You don't just speak for yourself. You don't just speak for your homies in the south side of Chicago. You don't just speak for your Democratic partisans. This is not a beer hall, Mr. President. This is not some Chicago street corner where you're organizing people to get fake summer jobs. This is the Oval Office that you occupy, sir. This is the White House. This is the most important, dignified institution in the entire world. You are the leader of the free world, and you must conduct yourself accordingly. Did George Bush speak with a foul mouth? Did he talk like some gangster rapper? Even Bill Clinton, for all of his despicable behavior, did he stand there mouthing off? Did Bush 41 mouth off? Did Ronald Reagan mouth off? Tell me, the president you admire, FDR, did he mouth off? Can you imagine FDR saying, we're going to kick some ass now, we're going to kick some Nazi ass, we're going to kick some Japanese ass? They understood the dignity and decorum of the White House, of what it means to be the President of the United States. My friends, this is the language of a gangster president, presiding over a gangster regime, promoting a gangster socialist ideology. And what this president has done, let's make no mistake about it, is he has degraded and demeaned the office of the presidency. He has treated it, literally, as some little thing to be trampled on. He is the one who goes to the world and apologizes to the United States. He apologizes in Paris and Berlin to the Europeans. He apologizes to the Muslim world. He bows to the Saudi prince. He bows to the Emperor of Japan. Everywhere he goes, he apologizes for America. He stands by quietly as the United States is humiliated by the Persian Nazi dictator in Iran. He stands by quietly and allowing terrorists to be given a lawyer and read their Miranda rights as American troops are dying in Afghanistan and Iraq. He is the one. He refuses to have terrorists treated at a military tribunal. No, 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 no. That's insulting, according to our dear leader. That's intolerant. That's a sign of a fascist Nazi junta. But when it comes to our own troops, look how eager he is to have them tried in a military tribunal. Look how quickly he wants to go after the CIA officers who are interrogating terrorists. When it comes to going after the CIA or our own troops, look how fast Eric Holder goes after him. Look how willing they are to prosecute our troops with no Miranda rights. This is a president, my friends, who is ashamed of his own country, who is ashamed of his own office. And look at the language. I ask you in all honesty, this is not a liberal conservative issue. This is not a Republican or Democrat issue. Are we now, is this the kind of gutter, ghetto language? Is this the kind of rapper language? What's next? We're going to start using the B word to refer to women? What, are we going to start calling them whores now? Mother effer? F this, F that, B this? And more than that, notice how he thinks talking tough somehow means that you're doing something. Mr. President, this is something that an 8-year-old learns. Maybe nobody taught it to you, so let me teach it. He thinks that by saying kicking ass, that he's now putting people in place. He thinks, oh, we're going to charge BP. We're going to have a thorough probe. We're going to have a thorough investigation. Hey, if I had things my way, according to the dear leader, I would have fired the CEO of BP. Your words mean nothing. You are in the Oval Office, sir. We are paying your salary, not for your cheap words, but for you to fix problems. It is your actions that count, not your words. And if you notice with this guy, he thinks if he just says we're in an economic recovery, or an economic recovery. He says if we just say we want peace with the radical Muslim world, there will be peace. I will outstretch my hand. Mahmoud, I am a nut job. If you will just unclench your fist. Well, they're not unclenching their fist. In fact, they're whacking us over the head with it. There is no economic recovery. Talk is cheap. Mr. President, you are the President of the United States, and your job is to act. And you can say kick ass all you want. The fact of the matter is, the BP oil spill is kicking your ass. Let me talk to you in a language that you seem to understand. Okay, my friend? Mother effer. This is not going to work. Your ass is being kicked in the Gulf of Mexico. Okay? And all the whores, and all the bees, and all the mother effers around you, hey, Rom Dead Fish Emmanuel, you'll like this language, aren't worth a damn if you can't contain the spill. Mr. President, clean up that spill and plug that hole. That's why you're in the White House. And if you can't do it, then do the honorable thing and step down and get somebody in there who can.